Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Auburn Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. This running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered. Each and every week, we see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Nittany Lions headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The run inside. It's Cobb. Breaks the tackle.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Caught in the backfield, it's Kane. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Left side, it's Nimrod. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Brown wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Cobb. Tough run. Gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
They'll give it to Washington. There's a... and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality. Running the football, ending the drive, and getting off.
And it's blocked. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Just feeds the running back. Jumped on top of the pile. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Beck. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Searching for space. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He rifles one deep down the middle. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Looking for room. It's Hansen. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield. He does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about. And early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double team him, but there's got to be a plan because when you get near him, bad things happen for your offense.
Lets it develop. It's Hansen. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Keep it on the ground. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Drives inside. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, it's Cobb. Turning it on. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Driven back.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on third down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's fourth down.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Catches it at the 15. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
He's dropped. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Moves to his right. Fires on the move. Finds a man on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
This defense is a very well-coached unit, and they're very, very active, and they're very aware of what's going on. Everybody on defense there knew where the quarterback wanted to go with it. Everyone trying to get their hands in the air to swat it down.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Delayed handoff. It's Peoples. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
Off play action on first down. Big guy smells it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse.
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Good route running by the receiver on that corner route. Was really able to make a sharp break and then run toward the open hole in the defense.
And the Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's changing the play. Before this third down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. Brown will throw it. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll field this one in tight quarters. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Sells the run, looking to pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Auburn calls it second of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Rolls right. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Changing the routes with his receivers. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Rushes on. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is Singleton. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
On the move, he fires. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Going downfield for the big play. Snags it. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the number 15 team, the South Carolina Gamecocks.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. He'll start on the ground with Peoples. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
That is the exact energy they talked about at halftime. Like, coming out with right now for this defense. You're trailing, but it's a close game. It's a one-possession game. Come out and set the tone. That's exactly what they did, forcing the punt on the first drive.
Fields the punt. Coverage unit all over him. Stopped immediately. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. give to the back. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. The Tigers in the hurry-up. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Brown will throw it. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Washington. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Pulls it in. It's Nimrod. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Hits inside. It's Cobb. They knock him down, but not before he picks up a first down for Auburn. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Tigers. Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone. After the touchdown, if they can get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. On the direct snap, it's Washington. He gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion ties the game. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out route. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Penn State. That one will give them the lead. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
Earlier, trailing into games, someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Washington. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
And how about that, guys? Like, make no bones about it. Bring in the big bodies, goal line personnel. Like, we're going to pound you right between the eyeballs. Sometimes people get aggressive on second and short and take shots. This offense said, nah, we want to get the first down, and we want to get it now.
The throw. Just left that ball well short.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
Second and long here. Straight ahead, it's Cobb. Breaks into the open, headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run for it. It's Peoples. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. This is a designed run. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. A run for the quarterback. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Drops back. It's Speck. Still looking to his right. He'll try to do it himself. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run. But you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They want to run this quarterback. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Brown wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
After that incompletion, it's decision time now if you're the head coach. Do you stay aggressive? Do you trust your offense to go get this first down, try and eat clock and win the game late? Or do you trust your defense to get it back to you quickly for one more opportunity?
They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Long way to go on second down. They'll go to the air. He's got the back in the middle. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Here's Peoples one more time. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left.
All right, no secrets with this offense. We're going to keep running the football. Let that clock tick. Keep 2 hands on the football. And then where does my kicker like to kick it the most? You see some people like it from the right hash or the left hash. Some people like it in the middle. Run the clock. Get my kicker in the position he wants to be in. Try to kick the field goal with the least amount of time as possible.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Breaks through, it's Peoples. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolute shank. Missed it. After the miss here in the 4th quarter, still deadlocked.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Brown will throw it. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab on the right. He's loose. Touchdown, Auburn. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
That is how you end a football game. Closing seconds, great execution. Take the lead. This game is almost over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Fresh set of downs going up top. Here's a throw downfield late. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.